had recently moved into a brand new apartment building. But it seems as though the history from the plot of land had been infused into the new build, because from the day he moved in, he began experiencing something unexplainable. Take a look.
This has been happening ever since we've moved in. Ever since we've moved in, this has been happening. It's a brand new building. I don't get it. Happens that often. The handle is even loose. Really fed up with this all the time at the moment.
The handle has even come loose because of how much it was happening. He says it happens almost every single night. The strange thing about this video is the fact that the building is brand new. So there's no place for things like ancient legends or old faulty designs to cause any of these problems. Something could haunt the area though. Do you think that could be the case? Could it be a spirit showing its disdain for being awoken after all these years? I guess we'll never know.
This has been happening ever since we moved in.
What the hell?
Ever since we moved in.
AI agents. Voice AI. AI agents. Voice AI agents.
There's a dude.
While working the overnight shift in his store around the hours of 1 to 4 a.m., the manager always sensed something eerie lingering in the shop. But he tried not to pay it any mind and get along with the rest of his shift. It's never that simple though, is it? Because as he tried desperately to ignore the horrors that had closed in on either side of him, he soon realized it was too late to even think about leaving. At first, the activity was light and easily explainable.
Putting things away from the box. Alright, now watch. I want you guys to focus on this area right here. Okay? Look.
What the hell? You got rats,
The
bro.
box could well have been anything from unbalanced
That's an empty
weight
box,
to
too.
any kind of chain reaction of movement. But when you watch closer, those logical
The way it felt
explanations
looked like an empty box.
melt away. Because things took an even more sinister turn when he walked through the store, trying to find the culprit.
What happened, bro? Hold on, what happened? What happened?
Look, there I am right there.
Okay.
Look, you see that?
What the? Whoa.
See that?
Yo, yo. Bruh. Yo.
No.
Yo, you gotta get up out of there.
His big mistake here was attempting to communicate with and taunt the supposed spirit. Among
Why would you do
paranormal
that?
circles, it's pretty common knowledge
bugging,
that all
bro.
things ghostly feed off of human interaction. It could be the reason the entity was able to get so physical. There couldn't be anything tied to that lock of his hair for it to be pulled by someone else. Otherwise, we would see the weird ponytail it would make. And it's pretty clear that there's nobody the stores him. Although most retailers don't operate with only one worker conducting an overnight shift, there's usually at least one or two other people on the shop floor or in the back. Could there be a hidden co-worker somewhere helping him pull off a fuss? They'd have to be pretty skilled in practical effects.
Y'all be playing with the dead, bro. You can't be playing with them like that, bro. You can't be playing with them like that.
It's hard enough to keep your house clean, but when you have a messy spirit staying with you, it's almost impossible. You can tell right away that this TikToker's friend is very fussy about his living space and likes to keep order in the house, especially when he has friends around like tonight. But the ghost who shares the apartment with them isn't keen on guests. You see, it's not the first time strange things have happened in this house, and as much as they like to keep it tidy, the ghost has other ideas.
Dang. Trying to throw everything on the ground. Threw a picture, all that on the ground, huh? Bro, I won't even be in that room. I wouldn't even be in that room if I was you. Y'all brave. I won't be in that room. Nope. Nope. Hell no.
Break free with the new Opera GX.
Y'all bugging, bro.
That puts you in control with a brand new.
If only we had a static camera lying around. Oh wait, we do? Of course we do. We always do. Let's see what caused the chaos then. Surely the ghost is not to blame, right?
Yo. What the hell?
Caught in the act. But this ghost has a criminal record. Check out what was caught a few weeks earlier.
Okay. Turn the lights on. Wow. Wow. Okay, what else? I see the dish. Oh. The dish tilted. Y'all wild. See, I won't be messing with these cars. Move out. It's time to. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Wow. Okay, now things are getting.
Yo, it's time to move out the
How
crib,
hell
bro.
do you fake that? It's not like you can perforate a porcelain plate.
It's time to move
without
out the crib.
smashing it to bits,
Know what I mean?
right? If this was done
If
by
I see
string,
someone like that,
there's
I'm.
none to be seen. So what is going on here? Maybe this TikToker should hire a ghost behavioral therapist to explain why so much aggression is not good for his spirit.
Bro,
Did
it's
you
time
see
to
what
move
I
out
did
the
there?
house. Time to hire a priest. Hire somebody.
At 7:15 in the evening, this confused dog owner had to do a triple take when he saw his dog acting suspicious. Playing and interacting with seemingly nothing, but absolutely fine.
Yo,
in every
animals be
regard.
knowing, B.
That was when the owner
Animals
thought to check
definitely
the
be
home
knowing what's
security
going on, B.
cameras.
Like,
And
they
caught
see things that we
something
can't see
that
for some
made his
reason.
hair stand on
I
end.
don't know. This is a shadow. Oh. Oh, the shadow
You can
moved
see just
away.
in front of the dog, a faint
The shadow
shadow.
moved away.
It looks quite tall and somewhat imposing, but the dog seemed to be loving every minute.
That's crazy.
While security cameras are known to not offer the best quality footage, there isn't much that the camera could have mistaken or glitched out on. And the dog confirms that someone or something is there in the middle of the room.
Yeah, something's there, bro.
What do you think happened here?
He barking that song. Tell me.
This next clip comes from a work site in Indonesia, where a maintenance crew was dealing with a truck shift after a mudslide. One of the workers started filming, probably expected to catch some chaos on camera. And in a way, he did, but not the kind he was expecting. Take a look.
Un video corto grabado en Indonesia nos muestra cómo a plena luz del día, mientras se hacen trabajos de mantenimiento, un ente apareció en la toma.
Dang, lumpy ass. That joint gets stuck. See? Got stuck. Got stuck. Now, how y'all gonna get that joint up out of it? What we looking at? What the hell? Where she come from? Yo, where she come from?
Una extraña mujer es grabada en medio de los trabajadores y ellos parecen...
That's wild, bro. That's wild.
¿Será esto un fantasma?
A woman appears to be standing completely still right before the truck moves over her. You don't get much detail, so yeah, it could have been someone passing by, just watching the scene. But when you zoom in on her face, there isn't one. Just
She
a
got a
blurred void
face.
where her features should be.
She ain't got no face, chat. Oh. That's crazy.
Camila Torres works at a residential home, and after working there for a while, she realized something wasn't quite right. There was a certain room that both staff and residents called the Death Room. According to Camilla, many residents felt weird when inside or near the room. Some had passed over for no apparent reason in there, and everyone gets chills just from walking past it. So in 2019, a resident asked her to record a blessing of the room, which is when she caught this terrifying moment.
Heavenly Father, I ask for your divine presence to fill this space. May your light shine brightly through every room, cleansing this home of any negativity, fear, or unrest. Let peace dwell in every corner, and love be the foundation of every wall. Bless this home with your protection, surrounding it with your angels, and shielding it from harm and evil. May every door be a
Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, oh, oh,
Did you see that?
oh,
Right at the end.
yo.
The rosary in the resident's hand
Yo.
swings around as if aggressively pulled by someone in front of her.
That made
People
my
weren't the
heart
only
jump,
ones who
bro.
felt weird about the death room, though. A while before the blessing
Yo.
video, a therapy dog was brought in to see the
Bless,
residents.
God bless.
But while
God bless.
greeting them all, the dog was drawn to the room, and this happened.
See that? Dogs be knowing, bro. Dogs be knowing. He said, I'm out. He said, I'm out. Oh. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Yo, oh, there's something in that room, bro. I gotta go burn some sages or something. There's something in the room. He knows. He definitely knows. Yup. Crazy.
According to her owners, the dog had never had an issue leaving the group she was working with. So why did she run to the room and whimper in the doorway? She's a therapy dog, so it's even weirder. They're specifically trained to stay within the group. After posting a few videos of the supposedly haunted room, Camilla started having issues with her recordings glitching. She noticed this when she went to introduce another clip she and her colleagues caught while watching some paramedics over the security cameras near the death room.
Sweet.
If even paramedics are getting freaked out by the room, God knows what is in there. The room's aura only seems to get stronger and stronger though. Her most recent update includes her watching over the
I won't
security
let nobody
cameras
put me in that
again and
room.
noticing that it all seems a bit more physical.
Definitely won't let nobody put me in that room. Like, oh, find me another room. Find me another room.
Get that on camera. No,
What happened?
stop. I'm not playing with you anymore. I don't like this. No, I don't like this.
After this happened, the core light kept going off, but Camilla swears no one was inside the room, so she had her supervisors go to check with her.
Oh, that's a motion sensor. There ain't nobody in there and the motion sensor going off.
Call lights only go on when residents physically push buttons or step on something to trigger an alarm. If the room was empty, who the hell was it? Could the souls of residents passed over be trapped inside that room still? Yeah, you'd never catch me sleeping in there, that's for sure.
That's wild.
On March 23rd, 2025, just another chill evening with a mother scrolling through social media and her little girl nearby playing with her toy on the bed. Everything felt perfectly normal until the security camera captured something so disturbing that it made them question whether their home was as safe as they thought. Take a look. As the little girl sits playing with her toy, she suddenly gets yanked backwards off the bed, hard. And the strangest part is that there was no one behind her. The bed was almost right up against the wall, and there was absolutely no way for someone to pull her. So how does a child sitting with her legs apart for balance suddenly fall backwards like she's being pulled by the hair?
Dang.
Watch the movement closely. There was no wobble, just a jerking motion that sent her straight down. And if it was just poor posture or an accident, why did she react as if something grabbed her? This is tilting towards what you're already suspecting, but be sure to leave your comments down below.
Hey, I'm John, founder of Wonder, and this holiday season, I am inviting you to stream with purpose and help be the spark that feeds America. What do I mean by that? Well, at Wonder, we're not just telling courageous stories, we're...
On the 30th of August 2025, the auction house RWB Auctions posted a TikTok that left customers less interested in bidding and more interested in burning sage. Strangely, the video had nothing to do with their latest collections or best sellers. Instead, it was about what their CCTV cameras caught at stupid o'clock in the morning. Take a look.
WTF did we just see?
What is that? What the hell? Is that a baby carriage? Oh. See, that's creepy. That's definitely creepy. That's some creepy-ish. Yep. You sure there ain't no string pulling that yet?
At around 2 a.m., a pram casually rolls into frame, triggering the security system and making its way around the sales room. But here's where it gets stranger. You'd think, in a room full of antiques, The haunted candidate would be some creepy Victorian doll, an old mirror, or maybe a cursed painting. But according to management, this pram is actually new. Well, relatively new, from the 1950s, and has been sitting in their collection without any problems until now. Not taking chances, the sales room brought in a psychic medium to figure out what they were up against. Because let's be honest, a haunted pram casually wheeling itself around is unsettling enough. But leave it unchecked, and you might end up with a full-blown paranormal playground on your hands. On a Thursday evening, a guy and his little sister were jolted awake by strange noises around their bedroom. Seeing that it would be hard to explain what was happening to his parents the next morning, he brought out his phone to record. What he caught almost guarantees that no one would be sleeping in that room that night.
Lo vi, jefe. Espérate ahí, pero... ¿Será que me acerco?
What is that? Bro.
As he steadied his camera to where the disturbance came from, something swings the cupboard open as if to announce its presence.
Bro,
While not much is known about the house's dark
Yo.
history, it's safe to say that they'd need to stock up on sage sticks and holy water if they intend to stay there much longer.
Espérate ahí, pero...
Bro, there's a face right here. Y'all see the face?
¿Será que me acerco?
Do you know what's really fun? Making a website on lists.
A woman named Kitty was spending her late morning washing up some dishes. But as she stood completing her chores, she didn't realize that her day was about to take a sinister turn. Check out what she caught on her home security camera.
Yo.
How could that have happened? Her reaction seems pretty genuine as well. She just abandons her half-completed washing up. The shock is real. There's no way that the cupboard door could have opened that fast and had something shoot out of it without some kind of tampering. But there is no one in or near the kitchen with her to do anything like that.
That is wild.
It's a chilling reminder of how quickly a normal moment can become a nightmare. 1 second, you're standing in your own kitchen, doing something as simple as washing the dishes. The next, the room you feel safest in declares that you are no longer welcome. It proves that ghosts don't always wait for the lights to go out. Sometimes